A somewhat patriotic field to set the stage in this one. The color wheel of the USA on display. A couple of teams who don the red and blue. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bulldogs ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Kansas offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves.
Oh, it's out! Recovered by the defense, and he's off!
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Great place to start for this offense. Back to pass, it's Warner. Firing to the right, complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag.
Touchdown, Fresno State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The give is to Williams. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games.
Pulls it in on the right. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Unleashes it on the run. Touchdown, Jayhawks. A great catch and run for 6. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Red Wolves. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's Warner. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback adapting. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Got it in the middle, it's McClain. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
The Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Fresno State 14.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Finds the tight end. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Bring in the heat. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pickett. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on second down. Got his man downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. The give. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on it. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. The official says no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Fresno State 14, Kansas 7.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Warner. Working that left side now. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Caught by the tight end. Gain of 8. 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's got 59 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field playing defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. be checked out. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it. It's Gilliam. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Gilliam. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd and 1? Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And the try is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, and breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
He now has 80 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this offense... They got to find something. They got to get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Warner. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Navy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll immediately call timeout. Great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Turning on the Jets. Oh, he got loose. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Slides away. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Offense scoops it up and still going. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Right on the money. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Quick completion on the out route. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. He wants to throw it again. Going for 6. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the move, it's Gilliam. Oh, he's got some space. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Scanning the field, it's Warner. Grab near the marker, it's Gilliam. Powers through. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2.
He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Second down.
Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line.
Cricket.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's McLean. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The hand to the running back. Spins away from the defense. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Gilliam. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there. Listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously have a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Backs cannot stare down receivers, especially when thrown over the middle of the field. You've got to look these safeties off. That was going to be a small window to throw into anyway, but staring at that wide receiver made the safety's job so much easier.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Saw a spot in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to the back. Creates a little space. Wide open spaces. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. They are... Time tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers.
Brings up second down.
That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Buys a little extra time. And as he throws.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive down.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Warner. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it, looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Across the 45. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Bulldogs want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Now from inside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This time they'll go to the running game. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And with that extra point, they're up by 3, meaning a field goal just ties it. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work. Team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Daniels. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's loose. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have. That catch there, physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. Big this offense as they get it to the 32. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. It's good. Guys, final minute of play, and we are all tied up.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the fourth quarter.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Warner. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short, because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up 1st and goal.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Field is condensed. Not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
On offense, you just took a sack. Bad play here, but it's early in overtime. In this situation, guys, on 4th down, you got to take the points. You got to try to kick a field goal and take the lead.
So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
The Jayhawks have pushed it inside the 20. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.